Yeah.
Feel your best, you want to perform your best. But if you're
Did Bruno send you that text? Did that go to you?
Well, there is help out there. And it comes from the boardcertified.com at the Midwest Men's Clinic.
It's just a picture of
Getting the Facebook Live going.
He's doing.
What your testosterone number is, and if you need help,
You got a picture of the taps that are on the poster that he has, and it says, "Here's what's happening for tomorrow."
I'm talking about FDA-approved testosterone supplement treatments that are covered by insurance.
All right, I gotta get a
Best
piece of
of all,
paper.
they have a 90% success
Oh,
rate.
that's cool.
They're safe for men to use regardless of most medical conditions.
Chris, you're
So
a
we can
Cubs
chat
guy,
it up
right?
now.
No,
What's
I'm
up?
a Braves fan.
Oh, are you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Website, low-T
We talk about the Cubs a lot.
Yeah, yes. I think that's why I got confused.
I live in Bondurant, so I'm in your area.
Right on. Good. So we can. I like doing things like this because we can all do the same references. You know, if they go to like some other place, we don't know what's going on. Ross knows us.
Yeah.
You know, so we got a wealth of stories. But I don't know anything about sports at all. So people look at me like I'm an alien everywhere I go.
I don't know.
I like listening about it though.
I just fake it.
You sounded pretty passionate. You sounded pretty passionate.
Ross, who knows
When I
the
first rolled in.
intricacies of the soccer league.
Ross, what's funny about him is like he could not watch a game but look at the box score and come in here and act like he.
Yeah.
He's so gifted at just going off the cuff, man. Crazy.
We need to break at 45.
Susan, what's
We
up?
have to call that guy at 45, so we'll have 7, 8.
This is.
Let's talk about
What is this station? KXNO?
1460 K.
1460 KXNO.
So we've got it posted all over the
All over there.
topping pizza.
Are you Facebook Live?
Yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody.
Ross Peterson,
Any size single topping pizza for just $8.
Josh Alton.
What up?
If you're not here,
Hey,
you're queer.
if you didn't notice, too, I didn't do this on purpose. Look what shirt I wore.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
an Adventureland shirt
Oh,
with
yeah.
the dog that you used to be.
Valid through April.
Yeah, that's the
That's you, pretty
real
much.
little vintage one. I was the one after that. I was the
I got the
upgrade.
jer-dog shirt on.
I gotta get
Share
one of
the
those.
fun.
Jer-dog, how did you convince them to give you the dog costume? Did you see?
I did
Oh,
it.
no. He took
No,
it.
we might have to. Like the people from Adventureland are watching. I'm sure one of the
Now
four
we
people
got
right
it.
now is.
We've been waiting 20 years for him to stumble. And we finally got him to stumble.
Time to get out of the buckets in the driveway. It's all
Yeah, I just was like, I go, can I buy this? Because they had a whole bunch of different ones. They had like 8. There were 8 variations.
systems.
So I said, can I just keep one of these? And they go, oh no, that's Adventureland, intellectual property, and blah blah blah. So,
Intellectual.
Now they have,
but it's like a mainstream character. This
now they have like 6 different mascots.
It's like
Sporting goods.
it's a known cartoon.
Right.
It's not Adventureland.
I'd like to invite you to visit our full service
So
That
one
was
day I was
nice.
like, hey, well, I'm gonna go take out the trash, and I just
accessory store.
stuffed the whole thing into a black garbage bag and threw it into the trunk of my car.
Buy, sell, and consign new and used firearms.
And
If you're new to the shooting sports,
We
or
had a
season
panda.
will make you feel
Do you-
right
Chris-
now. Don't be fooled by the big story.
When I
My friend Troy Lyda did the same thing, but he took the bear.
I think it's
So now he's busted too.
Who's that? Who was
My
it?
friend Troy, we were high
high
school buddies. We did the job together. He stole the bear.
We had a panda. So they came up with the idea that KXNO was going to have a mascot. It was going to be the party panda. And
love it.
every time we went to an event, the panda was going to be there just getting drunk and doing
Yeah.
stuff. We took it to one event, and somebody stole it. We had a girl that worked here. She was from Miami. And shortly after that, she left and went back to Miami. And the word got back to us that she was the one that took it and like had some fetish.
popping up all around the state.
There's people, yeah.
Gorgeous. She was a gorgeous girl.
Oh man, if only you'd known.
Topical Wednesday
Yeah.
selection here by Trey.
Can we stop with the radio edits, though?
We have
come on.
to. Ross, we're on AM.
I'm with you.
Shake that. Come on, that doesn't sound right. All right, you guys want to do some more fun stories here? Jer-dog kind of interrupted us. This
somebody-
shady character sneaking in the front door.
If somebody just got in their car, explain who these guys are.
We have Jeremy Danley, Josh Alton in studio with us. These are two local comedians, guys that grew up in Iowa, have made a living being stand-up comedians touring around the country. They are doing a show tomorrow night at Felix and Oscars where they are recording their albums. So if you wanted to be, and this is something you probably have never had a chance to be a part of, a live audience during a comedy show that will be saved for forever. You can do this tomorrow night. And we haven't even talked to you guys about this yet. Like, what are tickets? Where do people get tickets? What do they do?
Okay, so shows are at 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We're going to do 2 of them.
That one you can delete the bad one. Good
Absolutely.
idea. Yeah, good idea.
Absolutely. And so tickets, you can actually go to Felix and Oscars and get them ahead of time. You can get them at the door, or you can go to Brown Paper Tickets and get it, which is, I think it's just bpt.com, right?
Sounds shady.
It does, yes. Brown Paper Tickets, it's legit.
It's very shady.
It's very, well.
wouldn't have it any other way, boys.
If you want to be a part of 1 out of 25 people at the first show or 1 out of 7 people at the late show.
I'll be 1 of 7 at the late show.
Nice.
I think I'm actually going to put both recordings, no edits, no filters, nothing, on the vinyl album, the early show on the A side and the late show on the B side, because that's what it's really like in a comedy club. If you go to
that's a good idea.
You know, the Bloomington Chuckle Hut, where, you know, you're going to do the 10:30 show and there's going to be 7 people.
Right.
So I'm not going to pretend like I'm something that I'm not and act like it's a theater. It's a pizza buffet in West Des Moines. It's going to sound like a pizza buffet in West Des Moines audience.
How many of your jokes did you steal from Amy Schumer, jer-dog?
Oh, all of them.
Yeah, might as well, right? If her special's bad, yours might as well be too, huh? Todd, thanks for giving us a call, man. You got a question for these guys? Felix and Oscars. Yeah. Todd is a savant. He knows the capacities of stadiums. That's his little niche right there. I thought for sure he was going to come with us for the safety capacity for Felix and Oscars. For sure that's where he's coming.
That'd be a really weird thing.
Felix and Oscars, fire capacity 225. See you, Todd.
Pontiac Silverdome.
93,000.
93,000 plus.
Thanks, Todd. All right, we got 3 topics to try to get through here, all right? Would you like, not so fast, For the Record or Kiffin and Saban? I'll let you go, Chris.
Oh, Kiffin and Saban. I want that one.
Lane Kiffin was on a podcast on Sirius, XM College Sports Nation, and he said he has a different coaching style than Nick Saban. He stopped short of like picking a fight with Nick Saban or throwing him under the bus, but he did say, quote, "I'm not big on humiliating assistant coaches in front of everybody else." Then this happened. Former Crimson Tide defensive lineman, NFL prospect Jonathan Allen, said while at Alabama, the defense would, quote, "try to get Coach Saban mad at Kiffin and try to get him yelled at in practice. It was just during drills," Allen recalled, via Saturday Down South. Quote, "we would just try to blow it up and just destroy it and kill the offense, and then you would know Kiffin's just gonna get it. After you just blow him up in the backfield, that's probably the most fun we had at Alabama during practice last year, was watching Coach Saban lay into Lane Kiffin."
That doesn't surprise me at all that happens.
The players were going out of their way to make sure that the head coach was yelling at the coordinator.
I mean, these guys, like I've looked with college football players. When they get out onto the field, they're just immature dudes, and they're so competitive.
Yes.
Like they always want to do something.
And they're even competing with the coach a little bit, like for you know, the right play calling, if you will. You know what I mean? Like I could totally see that with all the testosterone flying around on the field and everybody's got an ego.
I've seen it too, like where coaches on the same staff will compete against each other.
Oh yeah,
in like recruiting, and it's a weird deal that's hard to describe. Kiffin's not a real likable guy either, and I can totally see where Kiffin's at too.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of assistant coaches who have left Nick Saban, as great as he is.
Yep. We have 2 baseball topics left. Josh, do you want not so fast or For the Record?
Ooh, let's find out the record. For the record.
Mookie Betts has been really tough to strike out this year.
Red Sox.
Like really, really tough to strike out. He's had 45 plate appearances this year, and going back to last year, he's had 123 straight plate appearances without being struck out. Comes to about 28 games, or a month of baseball without being struck out.
Wow.
Next up on the list would be Juan Pierre. He's at 147 plate appearances. That happened in 2004. So keep these numbers in mind, Chris. 123 plate appearances, 147 for Juan Pierre. Since 1961, the expansion era, the record is actually 223 plate appearances without being struck out. That's amazing. It's nowhere near the record. Joe Sewell, who's a Hall of Famer, played 115 straight games, 516 plate appearances without a single strikeout.
Wow.
These are jaw-dropping numbers. He had 114 strikeouts in his career with over 8,000 plate appearances. He's a dude with over 2,000 hits in his career. 10 times in his 14-year career, he had single-digit strikeouts, 4 or less in 6 of those 10 seasons.
Oh my God.
5'6" infielder was credited hitting coal with broomsticks as a kid to hone his hand-eye coordination.
Wow.
In a related note, I'll be chucking charcoal briquettes at Eli.
Oh, yeah.
7:30. And then not so fast, man. This one, I think this is kind of BS. You guys tell me what you think. The Cubs want all non-players to sign an agreement giving the team the right to buy back their World Series rings for $1. The Cubs issued 1,908 World Series rings. Get it? 1908. They issued 1,908 rings. Different tiers of rings. Some players' rings could be worth up to $80,000, and players will have to pay the taxes on those rings. The Ricketts family is paying the tax bill for most lower-level employees. This is where it gets interesting. Jed Hoyer, general manager and billionaire of the Chicago Cubs, reads, "I signed that thing willingly. Everyone except for the players signed it. I look at it as the Ricketts family were so unbelievably generous in the cost of the ring and the numbers they gave out. I think it's totally appropriate when you're paying for the ring and helping out with the taxes along with it. Seems appropriate to say, I don't expect you to take that gift I'm giving you and run to the market with it. They went way above and beyond what other teams have done so far as the value of the gift. And when you do that and help that person with taxes, I think it's a reasonable thing not to go out and benefit financially right away."
What? So they're just assuming that everybody's going to go out and sell it on eBay?
That's they're afraid of that, and they're asking all non-players to sign an agreement that they get right of refusal to buy your ring for $1. Here's the crazy thing about this. That agreement transfers to every owner of the ring. So let me give you an example. I'm having a hard time paying rent. I know, Chris, you're a huge Cubs fan, and I say to you, dude, I will sell this ring to you for $5,000. That's a hell of a deal. We have to approve that with the Chicago Cubs. So let's just, for conversation's sake, say they approve that. They say Chris can buy Ross's ring for $5,000. Now, a couple years down the road, Mark Charter walks into your basement, says, "Oh my gosh, dude, I will give you $15,000 for that World Series ring." You have to approve that sale with the Chicago Cubs. And even at that point, they can buy back the ring for $1 from you.
Even though you're not the original owner?
Exactly right. Every time this thing changes ownership, the Cubs will get first
Can't
right
there
of
be
refusal
backhanded
to
stuff
sell
going
this
on?
thing for $1. Well, I mean, you could sell it on the private market. You could sell it on the black market. You know, I could do that with you in an unofficial deal, right?
Yeah.
You can give me $5,000. I could give you the ring. Now you're kind of stuck with it though, because you're not going to verify the thing when you're not the one who owned it.
Interesting.
So I personally, I think this is BS. And
Yeah.
Ricketts also tried to say, hey, they do the same thing with the Heisman and the Oscars. Well, that's a lie.
I would say, hey, Rick, if it's a gift, it's a gift.
That's how I feel about it. Exactly right.
That's pretty insane. I've never heard of anything like that before.
And a couple of people have told me today that other major league teams have done this in the past. I can't find anything that shows that there's precedence for this. It just seems to me like a weird move. And by the way, we didn't get to talk about this the other day. The Hall of Fame is in dire need of Cubs memorabilia from 2017.
Really?
2016. They have 2 pieces of memorabilia, Josh. The ball used to start Game 7 and second base from Game 7. That's it.
Wow.
And the Hall of Fame put out a release the other day, said, we've asked the Ricketts family and the Cubs for memorabilia, and our requests have gone unfulfilled.
Wow. Huh.
So they're hoarders.
There's a lot going on there. All right, tomorrow night, first show's at 7, second one's at 9 at Felix and Oscars.
Felix and Oscars.
All right,
Yep. Get your
guys.
tickets. Come on, baby. Come
Get
on
over there.
out.
It's going to
Join
be
us.
a really good time.
Be a great time. They have good food. It's
we will
be on the
laugh.
album. Be on the vinyl.
Be the dude that screams at the beginning.
All right, we're heading to Knoxville after this on 1460 KXNO.
Watching soccer at
That was fun.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you
It was
guys.
a lot of fun.
We would have done it longer, but we have a deal that we have.
Oh,
to
no
do.
worries.
Yeah, we have a
Wednesdays.
1460
No worries at all.
Now, and I got to get to my kids' first T-ball game
Oh yeah.
to watch the assistant coach and the real coach battle each other for power.
Hey guys,
have fun with T-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, always good to hear from you, brother.
Yeah, you too. Are you going to be there tomorrow?
I am. I'm gonna head out.
Good, because it would be
we'll
a party
have
for sure.
Oh, nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate
Which
it.
show do you think you?
I will be the yeah.
Aaron be with you, or I'll just put two on.
You guys should be
Yeah, I
there,
might
too.
as well, just to see what, I mean.
Interested at all? I'd be happy to put your name on the list. You don't have to buy tickets.
Just I will let him know.
Yeah, let him know. No pressure, but if you want to.
No, I
Put
know.
me down.
I
Put me down
am
for two.